Guys, I struggled with this one on sapling. I went through and did all these questions, before I presented them, and sapling has this question incorrect. So let me tell you what it should be, and I'll tell you what sapling put on there. So number 17, a significance test was performed to test HO mu equals 2 versus the alternative mu is less than or equal to 2. A sample size of 28 produced a standardized test statistic of t equals 2.051. Assume all conditions for inference are met. Okay. So first, using table B, the p-value falls between. Now I haven't taught you how to use table B using this because I think it's a little outdated, but this is what you do. So you look at sample size of 28. That's going to imply your degree of freedom is going to be 27. Remember, it's always going to be n minus 1, so it's going to be 27. Now, we're looking for, since our t is 2.051, we're looking for in our table. Let me go to table B. I'm looking for 27. Why don't I annotate here? And I have two numbers, right? It was like 2.051, if I remember. So somewhere between these two numbers, that's your t. And then if you scroll up to the top of that table, so I'm just going to draw an arrow there. So remember, this is your t. Watch what happens. We get a probability in the tails. I'm covering that up, but let's see if I can move that up there. You get a probability in the tails that is between 0.05 and 0.025. That's only one-sided. So we have to double that for two-sided. So for two-tailed, instead of being between 0.025 and 0.05, if you multiply that by 2, and you multiply that by 2, it's really between 0.05 and 0.1. So let's look how that looks on the screen here. And let me erase all this. So it's going to be between 0.05 and 0.1 because remember, two-tailed, not equal, is two-sided. We double the p-value. Now let's compare it to a technology. And warning, this is going to be wrong. The calculator is going to give you the right answer, but sapling is telling you you should put a different answer in. So on your calculator, what you'll do is you'll do second vars TCDF. Now this test statistic is positive, so we're going to keep that at 2.051. And we're going to go to the upper at 1e99. We want to go to infinity. Our degree of freedom is going to be, what was it, 27? 28 minus 1 is 27. And go ahead and press paste. And you get about 0.025, which we would need to double. So if I times that by 2, I'm supposed to get a p-value, and this is an accurate p-value of 0.05008, which you'd want to round to 0.0501. This is what it's supposed to be. But that's not what sapling is telling you it is. Sapling's answer is 0.0557. Here's what sapling did. Sapling decided they were going to go to second vars TCDF. And instead of put their lower at the t, they ended up putting their lower at the mean. Rookie mistake. They put 2 there instead of the 2.051. So that threw off their number. And they got 0.0557, which is incorrect. It should be 0.0501. But if you want sapling to count it right, you have to put the wrong answer in. So it's kind of dumb, but I can't fix that side of things. So it's supposed to be 0.0501.